Khali Punjabi Giant video coming your way. And my man's got no gear. And we're going to look at the moves. He's got two decent move sets, okay? I mean, that one for Destroy. I don't use the finisher, the Brain Chop, at all. I know some people have told me they do sets with that in. I'm going to throw it away. And I've been using Khali for a long time. I'm going to tell you there is an alternate move set here in an alternate world where if you need to break silence gems or you need to break a lot of purple gems or there's some kind of nerf where you can't use trap gems or anything like that, then this move set here is just fine. At 6-star gold, no matter what you do, you're not going to be able to put out the kind of damage that you're going to need to have a slugfest with somebody with this move set. So this is like a specialty thing. If you're in a showdown tournament and you need to break a bunch of silence gems or break a bunch of purple, you could use this set, easily get that done. I would just use Striker Woods and then any 2-charge black MP trainer and then silence gem and purple gem coaches. Boom, easy enough. Use it for faction boss sometimes if they nerf the trap gems and I got to use Khali. Easy enough to do. But this is my bread and butter move set for him right here. And it's a little bit of random, okay? There is a chance that you'll shit the bed with this. It can happen. There's also a chance that it stacks up and becomes completely OP. So it's a range of things that can happen with it. But basically, we're going to use this Vice Grip color submission to make 21 random red submission gems and do 239,000 damage for 2 turns. We got the Spine Buster, that's a 7-charge red that's going to increase our purple gem damage by 100% for 2 turns. And then we got an 8-charge red 2-handed choke slam that's making 18 random trap gems. If the opponent breaks it, it increases our purple MP. If we break it, we swap a 2x2 area to purple gems. So this is where the luck kind of comes in because we need the opponent to break it a little bit because we want to get all 3 of these moves filled at the same time. Like, that's our ultimate end goal in this. But in order to build it, like, you can't build for that. Not in a feud. There's no way to get to 8 purple and to 8 red without some kind of one-time bonuses. So we're going to set this up with Woods for 4 purple MP. Okay, we got to get to 8. So we need Gunther for 2 more, so that's 6 MP. Plus 40% purple gem damage, so that'll help us for our Cascade. We got Hogan for that 7th MP. 1 for our turn is 8. So that's a feud set, no middle lane, none of that. Then we got Cody on here for Zombie Cody, 30% purple gem damage. Anybody for purple gem damage there is going to be fine. So the idea is hit the sub, boost your gems, hit the traps, make a Cascade, do it again. We're going to look in here. I am buffing this out. I will go back and run it without the plates and show you what he does without them. But I've been anxious to try the Tamatanga plate on him because I haven't tried this yet. I've always used All Heart on my Khali. That's another thing I like about him. Anybody that uses a sub that can recycle and use All Heart can keep stacking that plate. So our purple gem damage is going to increase by 100% for 2 turns every time we use the sub. And then whenever we make 6 or more traps, we're going to increase that purple gem damage by 300% for 1 turn with Thomas Chestplate. And that's what I'm excited to try out. So if we're keeping score here, in a faction boss situation with this build, you're looking at, he's got the Unfreeze Boss Breaker, the Hell Freezes Over Boss Breaker. And he's spamming red gems with the sub and spamming purple gems after the trap. So you get into faction boss, he just starts straight doing things. And we're going to go out here against Scott Steiner. Now, like I told you earlier, you need a little bit of luck for things to come together to hit as hard as it can. If you use like a prop with him in a faction boss, I would just use a prop at some point just to set it up. So right here, like if we had red charge too, we'd be good. But we don't. Like, so if I was in a situation like a boss, I would just use the 1 prop there to fill that before. He really didn't do me much favors there. So I'm going to boost this purple gem damage. And now I'm going to put the trap gems down. And then I'm going to hope for a good Cascade here. Didn't get it at all. Didn't get it at all. Now, if he breaks any of my trap gems, that's going to fill my sub back up, so that's fine. There it is. He filled my sub for me. I don't want to break those trap gems. Now is where now that I got trap gems on the board and I'm using the sub, this is where I take control. Because I should be able to fill everything coming out of this. If he can break some... Oh, well. Broke a lot of traps there. That was 12 million gem damage before the sub. He's coming out loaded, but now I got all 3 of my moves done. This is where I'll really take control of things. So I can increase that gem damage again. Now I'm going to put the trap gems down first. Because when I hit the sub, that's going to trigger that cascade. It might break all the gems off the board. Sometimes it does. But this is how you get it going here. Look at that. All 3 moves are full again. Once you get all 3 moves full, that's a 35 million cascade right there. He just had to pin me, didn't he? That's all right. Let's get some fresh damage here. We'll boost that again. Tamatanga plate active. Slow to set up. If you get lucky, you'll get that early in the match, though. Sometimes it takes a little longer, sometimes it don't, but he's powerful once you get him going. What was that one? 27 mil plus in the sub again? Slapping. Let's do this. Let's run it back without the plates, and we'll show you how he's doing.